Welcome you my fellow JayWalkers to another episode of Live From Last Week. Hope last week has served you well. Just a quick shameless plug before we go on. Want you guys to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Starting off today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of the biggest JayWalkerPOV fans out there who you guys know I've hung out with numerous times in the past year. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Justin. Happy birthday, Eduave. We also got a belated birthday greeting to one of my 2H roommates who I used to live with back in our Wysick days when we lived downtown. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Van. Happy belated birthday, Van. And we've got another belated birthday greeting to one of the biggest bubble tea fans that I know who goes and visits Bubble City whenever he's in town in Toronto. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Andrew. Happy belated birthday, Andrew. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. But yeah, back to what reminded me of what we did last night before midnight. Bringing with me my balloons that I just bought yesterday evening. We went to 52 to do an annual birthday greeting rollout for Eduave. Happy birthday, dear Eduave. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Push the cork up and keep your hand over the cork. Woo! Yeah! It's okay, I'm We did it! 45. 45. Feeling really alive. Anyways, getting home to less than 5 hours of sleep last night. I had continued my Iron Series workouts that I had just started last week. Tuning into the YouTube app on the smart TV. And doing day 7 of this Iron Series program that was focused mainly on triceps. Until the 30-minute session was finally done. Then spending most of the day indoors just editing Live From Last Week videos from the comfort of my home. And enjoying this delicious burger that the wife had cooked and prepared for me this evening. I made my way to a place that I feel like I was last at quite a while back. Going to the Toronto Roundhouse location of the Rec Room for a nice outing with the co-workers Tiff, Victoria, and Gold. So after a fun time doing that last minute plan with the co-workers, we headed to a place that I haven't been since pre-pandemic, La Carnita on John. With this Labubu and Monchichi at our table to order this magical tacos for two platter. Enjoying this what I would recommend for next time dish with the coworkers. And feasting on some tacos right here for Taco Tuesday. Before coming back to the condo to wrap up my night with a nice little stationary bike session. So last night, sleeping after midnight and getting up early after about 5 hours of sleep, I drove and dropped off the wife downtown for her day shift before going to 52 to watch the cousin Faye personalize some golf balls with her new stamp here. And kidnapped the recent birthday boy Eduave on his first mini carpool in this Mini. And on that note, I got to show him the cool Mini Cooper feature that I've shown to other guests in previous Mini carpools. Alright, yo, check this thing. Alright, Eduave, your turn to try to see what that valve thing does. Right. Okay, ready? Go turn it. No way! No way! Yeah! Turn it the other way, turn it the other way. What? Too good, too good. I then went with him to a nearby golf course just north of Oshawa to shoot a round of 18 holes here on this beautiful, clear, sunny Wednesday afternoon. Hanging out and playing some golf at the Valley Mead Columbus Golf and Country Club. Guys, after that fun session with Eduave, where we had a couple of these highlights, which were some of our favorite shots of the day. Yeah! Look at that! Look at that!
On the green.
On the green.
Okay.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Yes. We're taking yours.
Yeah, we are.
We're taking that one.
Yeah, baby.
Nice shot.
I told you, it's the ball. And where I almost birdied the 17th hole here. Get off you! And had a couple of wobbly pops that had my vision looking just like this afternoon. But miraculously, at the same time, having me swing my club pretty decently. Playing so much better in the back nine. Shaving about 15 or 16 strokes off of my score from the front nine. Then afterwards, going back to the condo to take a well-needed post-golfing nap. I turned on the YouTube app on the smart TV to do my Iron Series workout of the day. Trying to burn off all the calories from the drinks that I had while we were back at the course. Doing several dumbbell exercises that really had me working out my leg muscles. Till I was absolutely done. Before I went downtown to pick up the wife from her day shift to spend the night here at the Saga House. So first of all today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my cousin-in-laws out there who is the proud mother of the nephew Kyrie and the niece Lena. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Poots. Happy birthday, Poots. And we've got another birthday greeting to one of my former coworkers out there who I miss working alongside with at work and reuniting with at the annual holiday parties. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Shri. Happy birthday, Shri. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today, are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So starting off today, waking up early after less than 6 hours of sleep, I drove the wife to her day shift downtown this morning before staying in all day just editing live from last week videos while catching up on the wrestling episodes and premium live events that I've missed over the past week. Before cooking up some pasta dinner for the wife and I to enjoy this evening. And wrapping up our day watching the original Happy Gilmore in hopes of watching its 30-year later sequel, Happy Gilmore 2, of which will come out exactly a week from now on Netflix. So quickly, I wanted to do a birthday greeting to one of my friends that I traveled to Europe with for World Youth Day 2011. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Kisa. Happy birthday, Kisa. We next got a birthday greeting to one of my childhood dance teachers who I remember would teach me tap and drama back in the day. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Sherry. Happy birthday, Sherry. And last but not least, we got a birthday greeting to one of my childhood friends whose business, Tasha's Geeky Charm, I'd want to support and buy from sometime in the near future. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Natasha. Happy birthday, Tasha. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today, are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So after going hard at it until the early morning, editing live from last week videos until 2 a.m. in order to release it for this Friday morning, I woke up early, sleeping for almost 3 hours, to drop off the wife to the GO station for her to take the train in for her day shift, then get back to the condo to sleep in for about 5 hours in total. Next up, trying to be consistent and doing my daily Iron Series workout, of which was a full body workout that had me exhausted at different intervals during this session. I was super glad that I was done my workout of the day, as I had made myself pretty busy prior to going in for one single night shift later on tonight. So, taking the GO train to the exhibition grounds this morning, continuing this tradition that I try to attend every single July in the summer whenever it's in Toronto. I'm meeting up with a former coworker, Sydney, who I haven't seen in a while, and taking her to catch Friday's practice session action of the Ontario Honda Dealers Indy 2025. So after that fun time checking out all the high-speed racing cars on the exhibition grounds just yesterday, I had a couple of memorable moments that I wanted to share. From first wearing my Talladega Nights Ricky Bobby race suit once again, and being interviewed by the CBC local news with this fit.
Where did we get this from?
I actually got this nice outfit online. Getting these paddock passes wristbands, which allowed us access to the garages of the racing cars from the NTT IndyCar Series, to meeting and taking a picture with the 2021, 2023, and 2024 IndyCar Series champion race car driver Alex Palou. Well, actually, our interaction went more like this, with many others wanting to take a picture with him too. But we'll still stick to this story and this pic, which made it look like he actually had some time to take a solo picture with me. Anyways, after a day where I had obtained a 2,950-day Duolingo streak, having another busy and stressful night shift with a max patient load, sick patients, and a blood transfusion to end my shift, I did a mini carpool driving the coworker Victoria home. But not before I showed off to her the famous Mini Cooper dashboard water valve that I had other guests previously check out. Yeah, just again.
I'm never gonna get close when it's back. Good one.
Yay! Next, after making a quick stopover at the Golden Mile to pick up some breakfast, similar to other random encounters with family members in the past, I was casually walking in the mall when I thought I saw someone I knew. Oh my gosh, is that you, Tito Eddie? So after I saw this imposter of my dad at the mall, then got back to the condo to get less than 3 hours of post-night shift napping, I was able to locate the real Chuck Norris at the park picnicking, going to the annual San Miguel picnic at Thompson Park in Scarborough, with all of this delicious Filipino food, and having fun reuniting with several friends and family members that I haven't hung out with in a while, as well as getting some adorable videos with the nephew Vision running around the grounds here, and him doing another great impression of what I do during my intro segments for Live From Last week. Now guys, staying in to check out one of the main events of the evening, watching one of my favorite boxers, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao, legendary at the ripe age of 46, have a pay-per-view boxing match fight against champion Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title. But in a pretty even tilt for the most part, with action going back and forth between the fighters, although pretty entertaining to watch. Unfortunately, this match had ended up in a majority draw. So here's for hoping that a rematch is in the works for the future, as I wouldn't mind watching these guys run it back one more time. Anyways, before we wrap it up for the night, we just got a quick birthday shout out to one of my former coworkers out there who I remember having fun shifts with when we worked alongside each other. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Faith Joy. Happy birthday, Faith Joy. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So starting off today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my university classmates / family friends out there who I remember seeing at Fam Jams when we were younger. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Sam. Happy birthday, Samantha. I'm hoping that everybody that has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. But yeah, getting in less than 3 hours of sleep last night. Cause I also stayed up to watch the UFC 318 event, Holloway versus Poirier. Both living legends in the UFC MMA fight game. Both of which were fighting for the BMF title. Competing in an entertaining fight that went back and forth, as you guys can witness here. With Max Holloway taking it in 5 rounds via decision. I was stubborn enough afterwards to stay up until almost 5 a.m. watching some sumo wrestling matches from Japan until I passed out and woke up this morning with this poofy face. Anyways, after staying in for the majority of the day, the wife and I went to St. Lawrence the Martyr Parish to attend Catholic Mass this Sunday evening before I cooked this delicious vegetarian dish for us for dinner. And catching yet another big, bold, and beautiful sunset to the west of the condo. A month out from the one that we saw during the summer solstice. Then staying consistent, but doing my first ever night workout of the Iron Series. I was doing both back and biceps today, as the wife was being my personal trainer in the background. Oh my gosh, it's only 20 seconds in.
Yeah, keep going. Keep doing.
Prior to wrapping up the night with a light stationary bike session to burn a couple more calories before going to bed. Hey Google, turn off master. So starting off today, we got a quick birthday shout out to one of my world traveling beach volleyball friends who I know from our times at Ashbridges Bay. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Lisa. Happy birthday, Lisa. We next got a birthday shout out to one of my manongs in the States who was one of my biggest inspirations in doing marathons and triathlons. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Manong Ed. Happy birthday, Manong Ed. And last but not least, we got a birthday greeting to my former longtime roomie at Wysick, who I randomly ran into at the Phoenix for a concert and took to a Blue Jays game not too long ago. This birthday shout out goes out to you, Evan. Happy birthday, Ev. I'm hoping that everybody has their birthdays today are doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time, and had a great celebration for your birthdays this year. So this morning, when my body woke me up after getting its minimum 6 hours of sleep, I stayed in pretty much all day to edit Live From Last Week videos while doing some research on a K-pop group of whom I'm seeing in concert tomorrow. With the wife making this delicious meal for us with Blackpink on TV. I afterwards started my week 3 of the Iron Series workouts on YouTube, with an excruciating session doing legs with the dumbbells here, which actually had my heart beating at its peak heart rate. And although I tried to make the exercises a little bit easier doing them without weights, it was still pretty challenging with my legs burning for the most part, and having me be really glad when the session was done. Anyways, speaking upon Blackpink and doing research, attempting to summon my inner K-pop idol, and remembering the classes that I took last year, I tried to learn some choreo in the living room in preparation for the concert. But y'all can definitely tell that I still need some work and practice. And so, before I continue to try to practice a little bit more, we'll just wrap up this week's Live From Last Week episode right here. So, if you guys have enjoyed what you've been watching, feel free to follow JayWalkerPOV on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure to like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notifications bell to be notified when new videos from JayWalkerPOV come out. And once again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and healthy out there, and we'll see you next time on Live From Last